Thank you so much for joining me on day 16 of my 31-day Jumpstart. So in the book of Proverbs and that 16th chapter, first couple of verses off top already hit me where it says that the eyes of man, for us, when we look at our motives and the things that we do, we feel like everything that we've done is right. But the Lord looks at our spirit. He looks at our motives. And when we think about why do we do things? Why do we set up the plans that we have? Why do we get connected with the people that we're connected to? And I know we talked about it in the first part of this. I think it was like day 1 or day 2 of what's your why. But is your why strong enough to make you carry out what you were intending to do? So we have to make sure that our motives of the reason why I got connected with this person was because I see them pouring into people. I see them doing good works in the community. I see them always pouring into others. So I want to pour into them. Or I'm getting connected because they have something that I want and I want to try to figure out how I can get it for myself. Or I see that they have something that I want and I'm going to see if there's a shortcut for me to try to get it to. So sometimes we have to make sure that we're paying attention to how and why we get connected to the people that we get connected to. Is it because we have the same hatred for someone? Because that is not a good enough reason to get connected with someone. So when we look at our motives, yes, of course, we can vouch and say, well, I did this because this, and I said that because of that, and I'm unapologetic about it. We can say that, but we have to make sure that we look deep down inside and figure out what is it about me, because generally it's our reflection of ourselves that we see in others that makes us dislike them. Not all the time, but oftentimes that's what happens. So we have to look at ourselves to see what is it about me that I need to change that ultimately will then change my motives, because our motives is what will last. And so the word continues to say that if we commit ourselves to the Lord, our actions and our thoughts to the Lord, that he will establish us. He will establish our plans. So you think about the things that you want to do, the things that you are set out to do, and you are saying that 2019 is my year. 2019, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. New year, new me, whatever your mantra is for 2019. If you don't have yourself committed to the Lord completely, then how well will you be established? If your motives are not pure, if your motives are not genuine, then how established do you expect to be? So for day 16, like always, I'm loving the comments, and I know that you all are inboxing me too. Feel free to comment, inbox me, or whatever. But let me know how you feel. And I, of course, want to hear what are your motives? What's keeping you going? We're day 16 of this, so what's keeping you going? And maybe that will encourage someone else. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. Bye.